Hello everyone, this is a video that I've always wanted to make for a very long time. It's going to be my collection, obviously. I've been collecting for 2 years now, and I just feel like it's time for me just to show off what I have. So over here is going to be my pegboard. Most of the stuff here is going to be concert related. I do have a Dispatch photo book, a Jenny Soju bottle, and an extra Jeho album that I got for like $4, but it had 30 photo cards. It was basically a new album that had no wrapper on it, so I got a good deal. But anyway, I have 3 banners. One of them is going to be from Los Angeles, which is their first North American concert, and then their last one was in Las Vegas, and I was VIP for that one, which was really fun. What was I gonna say? And then I also have some light sticks. I don't have the first one, but I don't really plan on getting it. And I also have some confetti from the Las Vegas concert, as well as some VIP goodies, wristbands, stuff like that. And I also went to the Giotto concert, you guys can see that Polaroid set. And yeah, I also have some banners over here. So I have this one over here, which is ITZY. This concert was really fun too. And then over here is gonna be Giotto, where they performed in Anaheim, which is a few hours away from ITZY's venue. So over here is going to be the first tier of the shop. It's going to be from The Store Begins all the way to Feel Special. I know I don't have one of the Christmas albums. I'm not sure which release. I know it's they don't print them anymore, so it's really expensive even with a open box or used one. So I just don't want to spend like around like $70 for it, so I just don't plan on getting it. So over here is going to be my Japanese merchandise. I do plan on getting the Miyamoto limited edition. Most of the stuff here are limited edition anyway, just because I just feel like it's a better deal. You get behind the scenes video, which I never really watch anyway, but you could just watch on YouTube. And yeah, I know I do have like members. Obviously, Cheong is my bias. One thing I do want to talk about is this album over here. Donut, the song itself, is the reason why I got into Twice. But how I found out Twice was actually in a video game over here, Gran Turismo Sport. This is in the 7th game though, but this is still the same thing where you're able to see them in this kind of photo mode feature. And yeah, it's a pretty cool, I guess. I don't know what to really say on that. They have it blurred out, but you can still tell it's them. I do have the season's greetings for 2024. I'm actually going to reuse this calendar because I really like it. I don't care if the days are wrong. But yeah, it was Cheong last month. I wish I filmed it, but I mean, I was just busy. And then over here is just a gashapon that I got from my general manager. He's actually having a kid soon, so congrats to him. And thank you for this little souvenir he got. I don't think he got it in the Philippines, I'm not so sure, but at least he knows that my bias is Cheong, and I think his bias is Gio, I forgot, but he's a very cool guy. So over here is going to be the 3rd tier of this shelf. Most of the stuff here is actually one of my favorite albums. This over here really means a lot to me. This album, as well as this physical one, this Pathfinder one, this is my first ever album that I got in September. I got this in Barnes & Noble. I remember asking the cashier, hey, just pick one for me, like, out of these 4. And he chose this one, and I agreed, and I bought it. And then, honestly, when I first went through this photo book and the album in general, I couldn't name a single member. So I was just buying it because I was bored, and now I bought all of their albums. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's my first ever album. Over here is gonna be, I know this is like numbered differently, I kind of had them backwards, but this over here is my favorite photo book. It's not my favorite album, I'd say, but I like to go through a lot. I really like the photos. They're really well taken, they're really well sorted out. So if you guys want to have this one, I really recommend it. It's a really good photo book to look through. And over here I have kind of like a small story to tell. I did get this album in The Source. That's where a lot of K-pop idols and groups go, I guess. But this is the first ever album that I opened with my mom on Christmas Day. I know they were opening Christmas, which is pretty cool. It really means a lot to me because she doesn't really like this hobby that I'm doing, which is really expensive, and I know I could have used this money on something else more important or more useful. But I really enjoy this hobby, and I guess she understands it now, but she still hates it, but it's okay. And then I do have, I'm not sure which albums that I got from my grandma. She went to Korea and she grabbed some albums for me. I just gave her like a wish list, and she grabbed as much as she can. Same for my brother and I. And then here's a picture, because honestly I don't know what she got. My brother and we did get our own stuff, but yeah, I mean, she did help too with the digipacks as well, which I will get to right now. So over here is going to be the fourth tier of the shelf. Most of the stuff here is going to be pretty new. So we have Ready to Be all the way to Chewy's first album. I know you guys are probably noticing that I have a lot of those Ready to Be albums. I think to make it a little bit simpler, so I do have one set of Sign with an extra one, the purple, the pink, and then another set from Target. I don't know why I should have just bought the photo cards individually, but I don't know, I was just really bored, and I just wanted to kind of get that feeling of just opening another album, so that's why I got another set. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get signed versions for Jiho and Chewy. For Jiho, I just got the email from Universal telling me that I was just unlucky to not get one. And then for Chewy, I just didn't check my emails. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why. Over here is like the digipacks. I used to have them on a wall, but it was just really messy on how it looked, so I just decided just to put them down on a shelf. I know I have this one. I guess this is pretty hard to find now. Even though it's just one CD, I'm surprised a lot of people want this. I think it's going for a lot in my car. Last time I checked, I don't know how much it is going for now, but it's literally one song. But it's just the fact you can't buy it anymore, I guess. This adds value. This over here is going to be more of like a storage part of the shelf. Like I just have like, you know, boxes, empty boxes. I do have like extra binders that I do want to sell. And then over here is like my photo card books. And then I just have vinyls over here, and I just don't know where to put them, so I just have them there for now, and I'll try to find a way to display them. So over here is going to be like my, I want to say like my other shelf, but this is the shelf that has different groups that aren't Twice. So we have Le Seraphim, we have Giotto, we have aespa. I do have a Somi album in here, New Jeans, Stacy, and Itzy, and I think that's it. But yeah, these are organized by size. So these are more platform versions and CDs. Over here is going to be more of the medium-sized albums, kind of like notebook size. I actually like the packaging on this album too, by the way. I made a video on this one. I think it's a pretty cool like a CD case, and like a photo book. It's really nice. And over here is going to be like my bigger albums. Obviously, I have a full set of Le Seraphim's, like the main volumes. I do plan on giving away my New Jeans stuff to my brother because he's a really big fan of them. So over here I do have some albums that I got as gifts as well. So I have this one over here. This is going to be my first ever IVE album. I forgot to mention them too from the list. I got this from my friend Stacy. She has a YouTube channel as well. You should go check it out. Here it is. Also put in the link as well in the description. And over here I have some albums that I have from my classmate. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he's cool with it, but he gave me an Itzy album as well as these two Giotto albums, which are really nice. So above this shelf I have a poster, and it contains like tour dates and locations from Cold's North American tour. I went to the one in San Diego. It was very nice. And then over here is just a seating mat that I got, another VIP goodie from the VIP stuff from Twice. Over here are my signatures. This is gonna be Kazu's signature. This is gonna be Chaewon's, another Kazu signature, and then this is Nyan. And then finally, this is the other side of my room. I used to have more Hot Wheels. I think I have over 300. I was a really big Hot Wheel collector before K-pop, but this is some of the cars that I've collected before I switched hobbies. And then this is like where I do my desk stuff, so like homework, editing, watching videos, eating. So over here I have some other autographs as well. I have two from Samantha Tan. She is a professional race car driver, obviously, as you guys could see over there. I do have some autographs from former and current Donut Media host. I do have two rare Hot Wheels up top, as well as another rare diecast car. And then over here, I'm into video games as well. I play a lot of simulation racing games, and yeah, I'm into cars, obviously. And that's really about it. And before I end the video, I do want to show off another like look at the shelf. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I do have some albums that I already pre-ordered, and I can't wait to open them up and show them to you guys. So yeah, see you guys next time.